him in your place at night to help build your chemistry? Do you ever watch tape of NFL quarterback-receiver combos? Do you ever throw the ball around your complex at midnight? What types of things, Tyler?
We haven't in a while, but we did do that a few years ago. But yeah, I mean, it's not even about watching football or doing that. It's just about the camaraderie and just working together and stuff. You know, just maybe, I don't know, just doing everything together that builds the chemistry, and then obviously coming out here and putting in the work together.
Is there a unique talent that he has? Like I know the Dolphins have a tight end, Hunter Long from Boston College, who solves a Rubik's Cube in like 47 seconds. Does Xavier Restrepo have a unique talent that has amazed you in some walk of life?
I don't think he has a unique talent, but he's pretty much good at everything he does. I mean, yeah, he's just a hard worker, and on the field he knows the defense. You know what I mean? So he always finds those holes and finds those windows for me, and it's really helpful.
Keyshawn,
go ahead.
Okay, Keyshawn Smith. You know, how impressive was he to you? I know he didn't get any catches, but what he did on kickoff return, and would you like to get the ball to him?
Yeah, I obviously want to get the ball to him. Wish I could have pushed the ball down the field at least one time to him. But he'll get his catches 100%. But yeah, I was really impressed by him with his kick returns. I mean, I think it was almost 62 average, 61, something like that, which is really impressive, you know. And that was his first time doing it too, so in college, which is good. So I was really impressed by him.
Tyler, I know you don't want to throw a lot out there in the first couple games, but when do you have to see it from your receivers? You know what I mean? When do you have to see other guys, and how much are you looking forward to adding to the playbook this week?
Yeah, I mean, they ran the ball a lot last week. I mean, we didn't have to throw it that much, so yeah, I mean, I'm good with the balance, run the ball whatever way we can win. But yeah, the receivers are going to make plays, and they have ever since the last 5 days of fall camp and leading into last week, and they're doing a great job right now, so I have full trust in them.
You feel that with all the work you've gotten, obviously in camp and the scrimmages and everything, the timing's going to be there? Yeah,
the time is there. I mean, I think between me and Jake, we only had 3 incompletions and 2 throwaways, so it was good.
After watching film and stuff, obviously not a ton of mistakes in a game where you score 9 touchdowns, but after watching film, what are some of the things that you think you guys can still work on, still build on?
You know, just like you said, the timing. You know, making sure every little detail is right, whether it's blocking, steps, alignment. Had a few penalties on offense and just trying to limit that. So just the little things.
Talk to me about your running backs. You know, respecting Jalen back this week, only 2 scholarship backs. You completed some passes to Parrish. How'd you feel about the job those guys did?
They did a great job. Him and Dad, even catching the ball in the backfield with Henry, and then obviously we'll get Rooster back. So I think we have one of the best running backs rooms in the country, and that's saying a lot without Don and TC out right now. But I mean, Rooster and Henry and Thad right now, they're good. They're really good players, and they'll get the job done.
You were out of the game late, but we saw a few walk-on guys as well get some big carries, even touchdowns.
Yeah, Devon, Lucius, Terrell, they did a great job too. I mean, they're always in there working the twos too in practice and always getting those reps. So I wouldn't say I was surprised because I know they could do it, but I'm impressed, especially with Devon and Terrell. Devon, he actually converted to running back beginning of spring, and then Terrell's is a walk-on freshman, so I'm proud of those guys.
How often do you see, Thad get hit and think, oh, this play's over, and then, he's still running, 5 seconds later?
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I couldn't do that. maybe every once in a while, but he does it every play. He's a bruiser, so he puts his head down and runs hard, and after he gets hit, he'll get those extra yards.
What's he like? What's Thad like? I mean, he was kind of a quiet guy last year, and I think a lot of fans wanted to see him more. Mm-hmm. He had a lot of yards per carry last year also.
Yeah. I mean, I think last year he needed a little bit to learn a little bit, get his body right, being a freshman coming from high school. So, but yeah, he's definitely ready now. He's going to take a lot of carries too. So, but he's a quiet kid, and he's a hard worker too, and he doesn't need to be outgone to be a good player. And he's quiet, but he's a hard worker.
You see how Elijah's body obviously has developed, how his game is developed. How good could he be, do you think, as an all-around tight end?
Yeah, Elijah could be really good. He made a lot of progress from his first year to now. And him and Will are going to be a great duo together, when we need them. the most. And yeah, Elijah's going to be a really good player one
The
day.
Southern Miss defense, a lot of tackles for loss, a lot of picks in game one. What did you notice about what they do well, I guess?
Yeah, they're a good team. I mean, they have a lot of talent, a lot of guys that have been there for a long time, some transfers in there, and they have a lot of schemes that will mess with the quarterback and blitz all different types of ways, different types of safety rotations. So it's a little different than last week, but we're going to prepare well for it.
Talk to us about playing football in a city like Miami with so much going on. How do you stay focused? What's your process?
You know, just always being here and working hard and not paying attention to social media. And, you know, all the fans out there, they're supportive, and I'm happy that we have that. But you got to stay off it and not look at the good, not look at the bad, and just stay focused and do what we got to do.
Coach
Last question for Tyler.
Coach Gattis mentioned how there was some meat left on the bone on the offense last Saturday. Do you remember any specific instances where there were plays to be made that weren't?
Yeah, we went over the film as a unit, and he went through a few plays. Maybe the run back's not hitting the correct hole, even though we got tons of yards. But if they did hit the correct hole, probably like a 75-yard touchdown. Yeah, stuff like that. Just getting those little details right, like I said before. You know, making sure our head placement was on the right side of the block, or just alignment purposes.
Thank you, Tyler.